racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede Pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heat it up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle.
No wizard get up. I didn't feel like putting it on, to be honest. I just got off work. I didn't feel like throwing it on right now. But as with the theme of the month, we're getting some creepy, some spooky stuff. And now we're getting some disturbing mysteries around the internet by the Evaluator. 666,000 subscribers. I didn't realize that. Mysteries of the internet explained in 16 minutes. Off the top of my head, I know Cicada was at 1186. It was supposed to be like some sort of like code that you had to crack, and you could have joined like an elite group of hackers, I think, or something like that. I don't know. There was that one video on YouTube where it was like the people with like the big baby doll mask, and he had a big spoon and he was crying while eating. You know, it's a couple of mysteries. But let's go. Where's my mouse at? What the fuck? Oh.
For this, we'd start with the darkest and unsettling, and as we progress, the mysteries would become increasingly sinister and horrifying. Cicada 3301.
Oh, you started. Oh, I had it backwards.
In January 2012, a message quietly popped up on a 4chan forum with a black background, white text, and no frills.
Yeah.
The message read, "Hello, we are looking for highly intelligent individuals." It was signed by something or someone called Cicada 3301. What followed was not your average riddle. It literally became a global scavenger hunt that took people from obscure corners of the internet to real-world locations in Poland, Hawaii, and South Korea.
Yeah, like I heard about this. Like there was like QR codes posted in these random locations, and I was like, what happens if just some random guy comes by and just, you know what I mean, yoinks it? Like throws a whole wrench in your plans, don't it? And who's got the money to do this? Who's got the money and the free time to do this global scavenger hunt?
There were hidden messages in music files, codes buried in images, references to everything from William Blake to Mayan numerology. It felt less like a game and more like recruitment,
Jesus.
But none knew what for. In fact, no one ever figured out who Cicada 3301 was. Was it a government agency, a hacker collective, or even a cult? Some even speculate it was an AI testing humanity or a psychological experiment.
I don't think it was that, because it's really old. That's before that. I don't believe the AI thing. I don't believe that.
Meant to profile the world's smartest people. Most disturbing part is that the winners reportedly vanished. If anyone solved it, they never came back online to brag. Every time the puzzle ended, Cicada would simply say, "We want the best, not the followers." Then in 2014, it just stopped. They were completely radio silent. To this day, no one knows what the end goal was, or if it's still out there.
Or if it was just some weird ARG.
Watching. Chip Chan. Chip Chan is one of the strangest and most mysterious people the internet has ever discovered. Around 2006, users on the website 4chan found a live webcam showing a South Korean woman sitting or sleeping in a messy apartment. She rarely moved, often stayed in bed for hours or even days. These signs...
Why the fuck did you... Bro, don't make me turn this thing off.
...claimed something shocking. Apparently, she was being controlled by a microchip planted in her body by a corrupt police officer she called P.
Okay.
According to Chip Chan, the chip can make her fall asleep against her will anywhere and at any time, and has
narcolepsy
stopped her from living a normal life. She said she was being watched and couldn't leave her home.
Narcolepsy turned into paranoia. That's my surface level analysis.
This led many internet users to worry about her safety. Some people tried contacting local authorities, and police later said they knew about her but believed she wasn't in danger, just mentally unwell. This mystery sparked a lot of debate online. Some believe Chip Chan is suffering from a mental illness like schizophrenia, which could explain her beliefs about mind control. Others think it might be performance art or some kind of protest against the government. Serial killer...
But for days on end, it's crazy.
Calls. On one chilling evening back in 1997, a man...
On the Howard Stern show?
claiming to be a serial killer, called in to the Howard Stern show
Yeah, I've heard about this so many times, bro.
during a live broadcast. He introduced himself as Clay, though that may not have been his real name, and in a calm, almost casual tone, Clay admitted that he was the Storyville Slayer, a serial killer who is believed to have been behind the murders of 24 sex workers in New Orleans. Clay would admit that he had murdered 12 women and even described in chilling detail how he strangled them and dumped their bodies in various locations. Howard, clearly disturbed but morbidly curious, kept him on the line. Clay claimed he
At first Howard didn't believe him, but then as he kept talking, you could slowly realize this dude is not okay.
chose sex workers because they wouldn't be missed and bragged about manipulating police by spreading the murders across different states. The call lasted several minutes, and Howard even asked a producer to alert the FBI mid-conversation. But the freaky part is that no one has ever confirmed who Clay was, and some of the details he gave were actually things only the real murderer would know, like how the suspect in the killings was a black police officer. However, the authorities could never pin him down. Some still say it was just a sick prank by someone wanting attention. Others believe Clay was the
So what, is the Storyville Slayer never been caught?
real deal and had successfully slipped through the cracks.
Wow.
Ori Chef. In 2018, a 4chan user posted about a weird Facebook page
Oh, I seen this on Nexpo.
owned by a Philippine woman called Ori Chef. It started with a weird comment that translated to mean, she wanted to get cremated first before her husband, and she had a friend named Susan who was single. Well, that's a pretty random
Okay.
but unsuspecting comment. But when he clicked on her Facebook page, he noticed something very disturbing. Every single page she had friended and followed was all hers. And even the profile pictures were just her faces in different edits. The only difference was the different names on these pages, and there were 30 of them.
Jesus.
Now, if that wasn't weird enough, all the pages had the same theme, and they were all posts where she talked about wanting to unalive herself and eat her children. She'd also post animal gore, and one of the pictures even had a close-up image of a man in a coffin. Then,
What the hell?
the Daphne story appeared. Ori posted a creepy-looking red photo of a woman and claimed she was haunting her.
I ain't gonna lie, I would punch the shit out of that person if I seen them look at me like that. What the fuck?
According to Ori, Daphne had tried to get cosmetic surgery done, but it ended up botched. So Daphne ended her life, but continues to haunt her. Finally, someone messaged her directly to find out what was actually going on, and this interaction would blow the case open. Ori admitted that she had created all those pages to play Facebook video games. But then when her page blew up, she leaned into the macabre and just made up stories. Yes, even the one about Daphne, who was, by the way, an Australian woman with absolutely no connection to Ori.
So that's a real person? Oh, I apologize, Daphne. I didn't realize. I apologize, Daphne.
Kate Yup. Mukbang is basically the trend of eating
I don't understand mukbang at all.
large amounts of food in front of a camera, and for a couple of years now, it's been gathering a lot of attention online. Back in 2018, no one did it better than Kate Yup. And in many of her videos, she'd rack up over 1 million views.
I've never heard of this person, and I don't think I want to.
But here is the creepy part. In every single video, Kate would be completely silent while she eats absurd amounts of seafood, fast, messy, and almost violently. She never showed her face, and even though many people speculated that she might live in Belgium, no one really knows. In one video, the viewers spotted a bruise on her left hand and a cut on her lip. In another video where she claimed to be alone, a voice was heard saying, "Hurry up, just eat, I will kill you." Another time, her arm was bandaged, but
Oh, this reminds me of that, I forgot her name. This is some. If you notice, if you notice, you've been certified UNC status. Who is that one woman that she was a regular YouTuber and then randomly she just started acting weird, and then people started to suspecting that she had somebody had abducted her and somebody was forcing her to record videos and stuff, and people did a whole investigation into it and stuff. Well, I can't remember her name. But like she would literally just, hey guys, I can't remember. It's right on. I can't remember what her name was. I don't even know how I would look that up, bro. If you know who I'm talking about, say it in the comments. If you actually watch this,
The signs didn't stop there. Viewers also noticed that in some of her
was it Marie something? I think it was Marie something, wasn't it?
videos, random letters had been capitalized, and when they pieced it together, one spelled SOS and the other help. Some viewers even claimed that she had spelled SOS in Morse code.
Was she only talked through text?
Now, when these accusations started getting too much, Kate denied them in her captions. Then, on November 10th, 2019, she posted a video where she was again eating an insane amount of seafood. But this time, Kate would lose 2 teeth during that, but she didn't stop eating.
What?
She just spat them out and continued. The video was so unsettling that it was censored on YouTube. After this, Kate stopped posting for 3 long years, but during that time, people started to connect her with missing people all around the world. Then, in 2023, she started to post again. This time doing more weird things like stepping on her food and cooking with pounds of butter.
Oh yeah, she's just doing that for attention.
Some insist she's not the same person as before, but others are convinced it's all been a deliberate plan to keep people watching.
Yeah, kind of like how, what's that one girl? I kind of want to see what this looks like. Oh my god! No! No! I'm cool. Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually about threw up, bro. Oh my god, I actually about threw up, bro. No, bro.
Jimmy's Wish YouTube channel. In 2015, James Ryan, an American living in Japan, was desperately trying to expose what Japanese military doctors had allegedly done to his son, Jimmy. The man wrote open letters to several political figures, set up a YouTube channel, a Facebook page, and a website, among other things. According to James, Jimmy had been a healthy, happy boy until 2017, when he was 11.
2007?
Then he was taken to the hospital for a seasonal cold, but after 2 days, there were no signs of an illness. Instead of being discharged, 2 Japanese military doctors suffocated him with a plastic bag and strangled him with a string.
Jesus
The child
Christ.
was left in a completely vegetative state and had to be kept alive with a life support machine. His eyes were also stuck open and had to be taped shut. James insisted that his son had been targeted because he had exposed fraud in 2 Japanese institutions. He even put up documents connected to the company fraud and cover-up on a website. Many people didn't buy James's story. For one, he never really put out any evidence, and he also made bizarre montages that included Unit 731.
Oh, I heard about that.
He also sounded very detached in his videos. People started looking into him and found out James was linked to the crazy scientific theories like immortality. In fact, one of his businesses involved selling pills that were supposed to protect people in Japan from the effects of radiation.
Oh my god, yeah, James is off his rockers.
Now, if this wasn't weird enough, in his About pages, James also wrote that he had established a stem cell company in 1999 to develop a cure for his son, Jimmy. Jimmy would have been about 3 years old at the time. This led many to conclude that Jimmy was actually suffering from a degenerative inherited condition all his life. 11BX1371 Plague Doctor Video Stills.
Plague Doctor Video Stills.
One of the creepiest videos to ever appear on YouTube is a file labeled 11BX1371, and finding yourself staring into the face of a plague doctor. Except this isn't some medieval painting. It's a modern-day nightmare dressed in a beaked mask and black robes, standing in an abandoned building with flickering lights and glitchy static. Yeah, that...
Let me see. 11BX1371. Is it still up? We gonna find out. Token. If I heard much from him lately. 11BX. There we go. off my screen. I was expecting to see something creepy, bro. Oh, there's gotta be some creepy lore behind it, bro. That like, nigga, come on, bro.
That's how the internet met the Plague Doctor video. Back in 2015, this eerie video randomly showed up in someone's mailbox. Yes, mailed, like with stamps and stuff. Then it hit YouTube and the internet collected.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I would be pissed if some bullshit like this ended up. Like, if I got this in my mailbox and I played it, and it was just some nigga standing in an abandoned building going, I would break the tape in half and be pissed.
Actively went, what in the actual cryptid cosplay is this? In the video, the masked figure doesn't speak, but instead gestures with gloved hands, flashes Morse code, and sends cryptic signals using light and sound. The background also looked like an abandoned asylum in Poland. But when people started trying to decode the video, things got extremely spooky. Hidden inside the video were messages like, kill the president, binary strings, spectrograms of skulls and screams, and coordinates linked to real places. It felt less like performance art and more like a threat or a puzzle sent by a serial killer with Wi-Fi. Speculation went wild. Was it a viral marketing stunt, a legit terrorist message, a disturbed genius playing games? For a hot minute, people were convinced it was some alternate reality game.
Yeah, ARG. I can believe that.
But the level of technical detail and unsettling vibes made even seasoned internet sleuths uneasy. U/Smart Schoolboy 9.
Yeah.
Emerging around 2021, this Instagram account first appeared and featured a man, grown man actually.
I genuinely can't stand looking at his fucking face. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just okay, whatever.
Dressed up in a schoolboy outfit with bright white face paint, cartoonishly red lips, and sometimes high heels.
This had the internet in a chokehold for a minute, bro. I think, if my memory serves correctly, I think it got turned out that he was like popular around his area for doing weird stuff, and this is just a fetish of his to dress up as a schoolboy.
He posted tons of videos acting like a child, but not in a funny or quirky way. In a way that made your skin crawl.
Yeah.
We're talking blank stares, unsettling baby voices, and disturbing tongue movements.
And then he would be, I think there was videos of him being in front of playgrounds and schools and stuff.
It wasn't just cringe, it felt off. Like, something's not right here, off. Then it got worse when people started noticing he wasn't alone. Other accounts...
You head to the party?
I heard this one's gonna be a blowout.
Popped up with got worse when people started noticing he wasn't alone. Other accounts popped up with names like @GirlChloe12 and @TruthSticks11.
Yeah.
It all had the same creepy style, same strange edits, and it clearly looked like it was run by the same people. Some posts even featured edited images of children in different angles and poses. The whole thing started to seem less like internet weirdness and more like something dangerous lurking in plain sight. Internet detectives eventually traced the man to the UK. Allegedly, his real name is David Alter, and he's reportedly been seen filming near schools and was even accused of chasing a kid at one point.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yep. Full body chills.
And he's in his like 60s.
Despite being reported, not much has happened legally. Most of his accounts had vanished, and we still don't know exactly what his intentions were, or if he's really gone. Sad Satan. It also
This sounds familiar, but I don't remember.
started in 2015 when a now defunct YouTube channel called Obscure Horror Corner claimed to have found the game on the dark web.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
According to them, it was recommended via a Tor hidden service link, and what they found was straight up nightmare fuel. The gameplay was slow, choppy, and unsettling. You'd walk down endless claustrophobic hallways while distorted audio played. People would hear screaming while a creepy child's voice and reversed messages played. The screen would glitch while disturbing real-life images of known criminals and political figures would flash. Sometimes you'd see a pair of pale, barefoot legs slowly walking toward you, then disappear.
Sounds like a nightmare.
And here's the twist. There was no goal, no enemies to fight, no puzzles to solve, just a growing sense of get out while you still can. Speculation ran wild. Some thought it was a government experiment in subliminal messaging. Others believed it was cursed, an actual haunted game.
Ben drowned. Now that's some real unk stuff. If you know Ben drowned, yeah, I'll see you with the knitting class, bro.
A la Ben Drowned. Some even thought it was a cover-up for something darker, claiming the original version contained illegal and horrific content that had to be scrubbed clean before being shared online.
Wow.
But here's the creepiest part. No one ever found the original download link. The only proof is a series of videos, and every trace of the game seems to vanish when you look too hard. The Wyoming incident. Imagine you're just chilling in your living room in Wyoming, watching some late-night TV when the screen glitches and cuts to a distorted image of random numbers staring right at you. The image flickers while strange beeping noises play. Then, a message appears on the screen saying, "You will see such pretty things."
What the hell?
Sounds terrifying, right?
I'm unplugging the TV and the life support.
You will see such pretty things. Sounds terrifying, right? Well, this was the Wyoming incident, one of the most disturbing internet mysteries to ever crawl out of a cursed corner of YouTube. This legend began with a video claiming to show a broadcast signal intrusion that allegedly happened in Casper, Wyoming in the 1980s.
Damn.
Local TV was supposedly hijacked by someone who transmitted a series of creepy visuals, unsettling music, and cryptic phrases like, "You are ill. We just want to fix you. There is nothing wrong with your television."
I think that might have just been people trying to fuck with you.
The video made people feel like they were being watched, and the faces on the screen were trying to get inside their heads. In fact, viewers online reported getting headaches, nausea, and feelings of dread after watching it.
All right, bro.
Whether that's mass hysteria or just excellent creepypasta marketing,
Yeah.
Nobody knows. Some speculate it was a government mind control experiment, while others claim it was the work of an underground cult. A few believe it was a test broadcast for psychological warfare, but no one's ever proven anything.
After MK Ultra got proven to be real, anything's possible, bro.
The origins remain unknown, as no hacker was caught and no official broadcast logs were found. It just remained this eerie, lo-fi horror looping endlessly online.
Whoa. All right. Shout out to the Evaluator. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie though, that Plague Doctor one was really stupid. Like, I would be so honest with you, I dead couldn't take that seriously though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, that whatchamacallit, that what's her name, that Kate Yum. Yeah, no, that shit that had me jump out my skin, bro. I seen those feet stomped into that food. Yeah, hell no, bro. I'm cool on that.